Let's talk about why I switched putters to the Odyssey Max Stripe square to square. Let's dig into this right now. All right, to start out, I can talk about this topic in extreme depth because I have had every single one of these putters that's a zero torque you can imagine, okay? I bought my first one in February 18, 2022. That was the DF 2.1, okay? I used to get roasted and made fun of, and an iPad on a stick, this and that. How many of them people used to say that now are playing with a DF of some kind? And what's funny to me is the DF2 for the Lab Golf series is the most effective in doing what it's supposed to do, the zero torque. It's got the most MOI to go back and forth. And to be honest with you, it has the best speed control of any of them. I own the Link. It's just a blade putter that's way the hell overpriced that sucks. I own the DF3. It's so light and soft feeling. Speed control is very, very, very difficult for me. I own a Spyder Zero Torque, and it is awesome. The two things I'm disappointed about the Spyder, though, is why wouldn't you do the top line like you do every Spyder in the whole wide world? So what I did was I took it and I put a silver metallic Sharpie over the top of it, colored it in, so it's got the True Path alignment on it, and then they made it softer. It's a softer face than the normal Spyder. I like the old Spyder. I played with a Spyder Tour Z because it was firm enough, those little 4-footers, you just pop it in. Now, I have not owned, but I have used literally every single one of the other ones. And here's the reason I have switched to the Odyssey Max Stripe. I actually was on a tee box in a Ryder Cup scramble kind of tournament with some friends. There was 26 people there, 32 or 36, whatever, doesn't matter. But long story short is, a kid had one and I used it on the tee box, just dicking around with it on the tee box. I putted it at a marker, and I'm like, this is kind of exactly what I've been looking for out of a putter, the zero torque and the feel. Well, they stick with that same old school white hot Odyssey OG face type deal, the AI one now, right? It's a way, way firmer putt. You don't feel the ball squish into the face, and I love that because when you're over a 4-footer that's a tough putt and you need to be delicate, I was always hitting the bottom lip, missing it. I just couldn't get it there. I would leave so many putts like 3 to 5 inches short. Well, the Odyssey face gets it there with plenty of speed to go in instead of just drip to the edge and get close. So I'm going to show a couple of clips right now of what I have done with this Odyssey putter. And I've made a ton of long putts in my life. Do not get me wrong, right? But it's the fact that they're so drippy at the right speed, how good they are. So let's insert those now. Look at the drip on that thing, boy. God.
Come on.
These are 3 putts in a row also. Jesus.
Go, baby. Back
They're just the drill it into the hole. Beautiful. And then this one, I'm doing against 2 guys scrambling against me solo, and they just made a birdie, and I have to do this to keep the wind in order. If I don't make this, it's a 2-shot swing, we're tied. So pressure on and difficult putt. Downhill, breaks a good amount. Long story short, I believe the Odyssey square to square, and it's one of the most like unliked reviewed ones, right? But for personally myself, it's got the True Path alignment of a Spyder. It's got the firmness of a Spyder. It's got the shape of a DF3, but it's, in my head, I like the DF2 shape the best. And it's like that. When you're over that 4-footer, it feels like it's just gonna go in. The other thing I like is that the grip isn't a forward press grip. It's the shaft that's kind of leaned forward. So I feel more like I can just drag my hands, but I'm not using some alien inside my fingers. So if you haven't tried one of those square to square maxes and you're on the hunt for putters, that's the one. I have an insane amount of putters at my house. We're talking 35, 40 putters, okay? That's all from bullseye putters to zero torque putters, like everything, every era in between. And to me, my favorite, exactly what I'm looking for speed control on long putts and actually getting it to the hole, And then the confidence over drilling the little ones, just putting it in the back of the cup. The Odyssey Max Stripe is the best of the best of the best for me personally. Comment down below what your thoughts are. Let me know what you think. And I'd love to hear it, but that's what I think. So have a good one, ladies and gentlemen. It's Mikey, the one that plays golf, and I am out of here.